Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Riot Comic Show where we talk all things like black nerd, everything. Sorry, I don't know why I said speculative fiction. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing good, baby. It's been a crazy week. On top of the
Mm,
world being on fire, people are still naturally just getting up out of here. So it's never easy, like losing a family member or dealing with the sort of mental gymnastics that go along with like managing normal stuff happening while you know life as you know
yeah.
it is also on fire. So that aside, it's been a pretty good week. Um, I personally am sad but good, because I have like been in my romanticize the everyday era
Yeah.
since like the second half of January. And it's cool when you're starting new habits and things like that to kind of pour into yourself, but you still kind of have that like lingering imposter syndrome, or like you
Yep.
tend to
Yep.
minimize the importance of it because it feels so new. You're not used to doing the things. So,
Hmm.
like, I've been kind of just allowing myself to like rest in that and give it the energy that feels natural to me and try to not like think about how other people view it or whatever, and like celebrating that stuff quietly by myself. So like
Yes.
before, like I don't know that what is that? There's an old wives' tale, but I know I'm gonna mess it up. Not wives' tale, it's like an old saying, but I know I'll mess it up. But basically the gist of it is like don't tell everybody what you're doing before you're like comfortable doing it for yourself, because other
Mm.
people will try to say, you know,
Yeah, they're trying to say something
whatever.
about
And
it or
yeah, and
yeah.
it may put you off of like your path or whatever. So I've just been doing it quietly, and now it's like, especially getting hit with some of this crazy stuff is like, oh no, I'm okay. It still sucks. I'm sad because that's a normal feeling to have, but I'm
Hmm.
good because I have like been regularly pouring into myself, and it's not like a playing catch up type of thing. So,
Yeah. And I
yeah.
love that. Like earlier this week when you were getting your pink pasta. I was like, I love you're making sure that everything is everything you want and it is
Baby,
beautiful and happy and it fills you with joy. And
period.
I love that
Like,
for you.
and you know what? I really appreciate you saying that, because some people will like minimize that or be like, "Oh, you're superficial," or like it's not that deep, or it's just
It
another
makes
day
you
or
happy.
whatever.
What does it matter?
Exactly. Like, so for context for everyone listening or watching or whatever, Keisha and I have our weekly Pink Riot meetings. And
Mm.
I personally love these meetings because it gives me a time to like connect with my good sis and catch up and whatever, but and obviously keep up with Pink Riot things, but we kiki for like a good first chunk of those meetings.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that, because obviously I love Keisha down, and she's like such a huge support to me and such an awesome friend. Like, it really takes somebody who like knows and appreciates you to be able to point out like the small wins that other people don't even notice, or like things about you, like the quiet things where it's like I said I mentioned one. I won't give the full example because it's a lot, but I mentioned something about myself and things that like aren't my vibe at all to Keisha one time, like in passing as a joke when we were talking about a movie. And it like reared its ugly head this week from family. And the first thing Keisha said was, "Wait, but you don't even like da 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 da." And I was like, yeah, yeah, I
Mm.
don't. Because, and period. And that
Yeah.
should be the end of it. But like,
Mhm.
you had to care enough to listen to the little dumb thing that I said in passing to
But
know
that
that.
wasn't dumb. That was, that was a boundary you set, and more folks need to listen to when people speak about things and how they speak about things, and that
Period.
helps you understand them. That's something
Yes.
I had to learn because people are difficult.
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But it means that much more to me that you pay attention in that way and pick up on those things. So when I tell y'all I love Keisha down and I value our friendship tremendously, that's not me trying to be cute for the show. Like, it's an actual real thing.
Mhm.
And yeah. But anyway, so we had this meeting, and normally I'm like in whatever I wore for work, and we're just like FaceTime because we like have a for real meeting, like we're on FaceTime so we can meet. And she's like, "Girl, where you at?" Y'all, I'm in the middle of Trader Joe's trying to gather my life because I had a day, and I was like, "You know what?
Mhm.
No." What we're not going to do is let that be all consuming. And what have
Yeah,
I been looking forward to? What are some ways that I can pour into myself in this moment that I won't regret later and whatever. And one of those things is your girl loves the holiday. Okay. I don't care what it's about. I don't
so
care if I
true.
don't care about that holiday. I'm celebrating me on that day just because I can. So Valentine's Day is like the pink holiday, and your girl is solo dolo. But one thing I'm gonna do is solo date myself. Okay. So I was like, I
Having
need
a me party.
period.
I'm
So
sorry.
so if y'all don't know and y'all love pink like I do, or just want to celebrate Valentine's Day in a cutesy way, Trader Joe's has really cute pink pasta. They have really cute heart pasta. And my local Trader Joe's sold out of the pink pasta before I could get to it. But they were going to be restocking they have heart-shaped ravioli that's full of like panna cotta cheese, and it's actually like reddish pink pasta. They use like
Okay.
beet flavoring or something so that it's like colorful. And
Mhm.
they were like, "Oh yeah, we're sold out of this other one, but we're going to restock it tomorrow and we'll hold some for you." So that was one thing. I was like, "I'm
Okay.
gonna have my cute ass pasta." And the girls have influenced me because one thing I also am like very big on right now is like body care. Like, your skin
Yeah.
is like the biggest organ on your body, and it takes the biggest beating, so you have to take the best care of it. So anytime somebody's like putting me up on something that I feel like will enhance my body care routine, I'm like, yes. And so I seen somebody talking about the a body oil wash and a body cream and
Oh.
a scrub all at Trader Joe's, and they're all like less than $7. So Keisha's just coming along with me during the meeting while I'm like getting all of these things from Trader Joe's to like pour into myself with for the low, because we're balling on a budget. But
That part. Heavy on
mhm.
that.
But yeah, so we did. And y'all,
That's good.
that
I'm
body
happy
oil
you did something for yourself. Yeah.
at Trader Joe's,
Oh,
you
is
know,
that good?
the hype is real for a reason. It smells
Okay.
amazing and it makes my skin feel amazing. So you're welcome. Go to Trader Joe's, guys, to get your Valentine's themed pasta and your body products. In Trader Joe's, cut the check.
I was gonna say, we might as well ask for that, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
run it. But
basically.
yeah, so all that to say, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Um, I am okay. This was a better week, and the world is on fire, but I'm trying to find small things to help me keep moving. Um, I have watched Bridgerton twice now. I am getting angry at the way folks are putting things into different labels online. Yo,
Wait.
okay. One girl called it science fiction, called Bridgerton science fiction
Oh,
and
y'all.
speculative. And then this one another girl, which I will say the second one definitely like recanted the statement, but she called it Afrofuturism initially. And that's on top of a lot of folks putting Afrofuturistic label on a lot of things that don't make sense. And so I've just been like just heavy Negro spiritual sigh.
Yeah.
Just
Mm.
it's
Mm.
not in my nature to argue with folks online, so I just won't. But I kind of want
No,
to.
Keisha came in the group chat with the, today drained me energy. Because it was like, would you look at this? Would you look at this? And I was like,
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
yeah. So
Mm.
I'm trying to find small wins in the world, but I'm also just frustrated with a lot of things. I don't know. But I went and got some comics today, and they put my curated list up at my comic book shop, which
Period.
is really exciting. I forgot to take a picture of it, so when I go next week, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it.
We'll both be on that same mission. Yeah, my weekend news disrupted my schedule to do those things, but they set up a really
Yeah,
cute display. It's there today. And the owner of
yeah.
Vaping Child was like, I know you had stuff going on, but if you want to like add some razzle dazzle, whatever, the next time you come through, we love to have it. So I'm like, all right, cool, period. I made these cute little
Yeah.
signs. I do this the last time that I did it, I did the same thing and made some little
Mhm.
signs that pretty much just say like these are the like black comic book creators that I feel like everyone should have in their library. So like and
Mhm.
this is why. So like they have like little hot takes with little pink stickers on it. And some of them have
I
like
like that.
stars and stuff. I went like full on crafty girly pop with it. And so it has like my little Breeze Bookish logo with the pink Riot one on the side, and it just says my curated picks for Black History Month. And then there's like a little picture of each, whether it's the author or the artist that I like. So obviously,
Mhm.
these people,
Oh,
this is
you
all.
gotta show me so I can like really make mine look cute before I take a picture of it. That sounds dope.
I got you, babes. Yeah, no, I got one of those like thermal sticker printers, and I was like, I am balling on a budget, so I'm gonna make everything instead of like ideally I would have like spent some money and
Mm.
went to Staples and like curated some shit. But I was
But
like,
no,
oh
we balling on a budget. It's fine.
yes.
I'm over Oh Lord, I'm just seeing like one, we have a lot of comments happening, but just when I was talking about the Afrofuturism thing, one shout out to BJ Kicks. His comics are dope.
What up?
He said, "I just saw Marvel describe Jack Kirby's Black Panther run as Afrofuturism, so that's a thing."
I feel like that so I love that y'all see how stressed Keisha is getting off of this, but I also understand how people will learn a new term and use it as an umbrella for a catch-all for a bunch of things that are not specific to that term. And while I understand Keisha's frustration, I also understand the other side of it where you could just really be hype about a new thing and be trying to hype it to other people in that excitement and not fully know what you're talking about. Does that excuse it? No, but I can understand where that energy comes from.
No,
So,
and
how
I
lucky are we that we have access to the blurred librarian herself? And I just feel like it's a great opportunity to like make some posts that differentiate between those
I
categories.
am. I am. I feel like it's necessary. One, I try really hard not to teach things online
Mhm.
because as a former public school educator, you know, being underpaid and
That's
teaching
fair.
folks is, not something I enjoy. It brings it's different, but Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that next week.
Yeah. I would love it.
Um,
I will watch the hell out of those videos. Y'all drop some hearts in the comments and some thumbs up in the comments if you would love to see talking head videos of the lovely Hot Havoc saying this is the category and these are my recs in that category. Not to be confused with this category or that category. Like keep our ting brief, just real cute. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Let us know in
It's
the comments if you would love to see that because I feel like it's not like common sense.
it's not, and that's why I try really hard to just like you said, see it from your point of view where I'm like, the culture is trying to define something. And while it is frustrating that it's being used as a catch-all, I really just wish
Yeah. For a lot of
I
people, Black
wish
Panther is the first time they ever heard anything
this is
remotely like
true.
that. So they're
This is
literally
very
just
true.
throwing everything that feels like Black Panther in that category. You know what I mean?
This is very true. So, hopefully, I guess by the end of this year, everyone will have at least everyone in the book community, if they choose to take that knowledge on elsewhere, like we all have, working definitions,
Mm.
that so we are labeling things as best we can. Not properly, but as best we can.
Period. Jana says, if I hear trauma bond or gaslight one more time, I'm gonna screech like a pterodactyl. And I feel that.
Yeah.
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 It bees like that.
But yeah. So yeah,
It's
that's been my couple of days. It's been okay. Trying not to think about the world crashing.
that's fair. That's fair. You gotta count
Mm.
the small wins and like comfort yourself and pour into yourself as best you can. Cause you can't pour from an empty cup.
This is true. You
You know
can't.
what I mean? So
But another small win, I
mhm,
found actually there are a lot of low grade Amazing Spider-Man I think it's number 16, the one that we get Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau for the first time.
mhm.
There's a lot of them on eBay for like $15 and $24, and there's a graded copy for 45, and I might just get it.
You know what? I love that this is the journey that we're on because hold on, where is it? One of the Pink Riot followers, someone we follow back because their content is dope. I should have put it in my notes so I could remember because I don't want to say it wrong. But they share like their comic collection every day and I love this, so I don't want to say steal that idea cuz it's literally just them sharing their collection, but I love the way
Mhm.
that they do it. I'm just going to put my little pink sparkly twist on it and start
I
sharing
love
more of
that.
my like massive
Yes.
floppies.
You have a
Because
massive collection,
it's
and people
like
need to
that.
be in awe and make people just slightly jealous of it. I
Right,
I
what
feel like
so this is why I'm bringing this up because I literally had a moment because he shared it was an Archie issue, but it was a
Mhm.
hip hop variant cover and it was
Mm,
of the variant was Valerie from
mm,
Josie and the Pussycats, but she was
mhm,
posed like the Kid Cudi, Mr. Rager suit with the space in the background, but she's like in
mhm.
her Josie and the Pussycat suit. And I was like, how did I not get this? And then I remember looking at it and being like, oh, that's going to be expensive. And I had to do a this or that situation. And he
Mhm.
posted it, and I was like, nah, I absolutely need
You
that in
need
my
mhm.
collection. So I
Yeah.
went for a quick little dive, and your girl found one for $20. Low key, the shipping
Period.
was like
Yeah, shipping is
most
interesting on eBay.
part. Well, it wasn't even eBay. It was a like a comic shop, and
Oh, not ooh.
Yeah,
See?
online.
You got you a side bitch.
Yeah,
Mhm.
doing my little online digging. I was like, "Wait a minute." Like,
Yeah.
not even but the thing is, when you order something like that where it's a single issue from a comic shop, they're
Mhm.
going to ship it how it should be shipped as a single issue, which makes the cost go up. So I was like, I'll take that L because
Yeah.
had I got it off of eBay, the cheapest one I seen on eBay was $45, and
Mhm.
they wanted to add like $8 for shipping or something like that. So yeah, I was
Mm.
like, so
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I hated that feeling of like, oh, I missed the thing. I had to hurry up and try to go find it. But I also low key loved it. And I was like, maybe I should be doing this too and inspiring that in other people to be like, oh shoot, let me go
Yeah.
find that variant because that's kind of fire.
It's
So
fun finding older, like, backlist issues.
yeah.
Like, when I it's still sitting here, my bad. I even put a Post-it note that says "Mail to Bri." But when I
The way
found
that I
out
can't say a thing about when you mail it, if you ever mail it. I
I
couldn't even
will,
blame you if
I
you were like,
will.
you can't have this till you come to my house. But yeah. LT said, educate the people, please, dear sister. These streets is thirsty, and that's facts.
It requires a lot of time, and I like making sure mostly, like, when I say things, I'm as accurate as possible, and that requires research, time, all that greatness.
The beautiful thing
So,
though is I feel like you've done this before because so you guys
I've
for
done versions
context,
of it.
Keisha does the speculative. She partners with a good friend of ours for the speculative fiction track for Kinfolk's Lit, and
Mhm.
they have been putting out some really great posts in collaboration with Kinfolk's Lit that express the differences between these categories. So she's already done it. We would just need to like give the cute clipped version um of her saying it instead of reading a graphic. You know what I mean? And then it's more
Yeah.
accessible. Then people go, "Oh, you know what?" It's very much giving that the more you know shooting star gif. Like that's the energy we want. Just real quick. In case you
Yeah,
didn't know, this is actually what that means.
yeah.
Rachel says, also, you can always point people to other sources of education and or post your pay links so you're not educating for free.
This is true.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can't with you.
You heard what I said. Okay, love
Okay.
this. Comics Are Dope says, does that pink Riot hoodie come in black? Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, and it's
Did you
warm,
did you
I will
customize
say.
yours?
Nah, I didn't, but on the back hold on. Ignore my wagon.
Impossible. So it does say want to start a riot on the back. So it's
Yes.
not just front print. You're getting
Yeah.
front and back print. And there's customization options so you could put things on the sleeve.
Mhm.
And so like my hoodie is too hot in here right now, but my hoodie says Variant Vixen on this arm and it has my Breeze Bookish logo and my Be Too Weird Book Club logo on the other arm. But you
Yeah.
see, Keisha was like, I'm gonna keep it cute and simple and not do all the extra shit on the arms. You have that option as well, but it does come in several other colors. I want to say yellow, blue, black, gray,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
This
what
comics are
else?
dope said I grabbed a first appearance of Black Panther last year, and now I'm just trying to keep my self control and not go crazy.
I'm
You're in
gonna
the wrong place if you're trying to do that, babes.
exactly, because this right here, I will always this is one of my proudest, most expensive issues.
Period.
Yeah. This is the one that had me going, "Oh, I can just buy all the older comics."
Yeah,
I got
y'all.
Superboy for, like, $6. That key, uh, where it's like the yeah, Superboy issue, there's a black character in it, it's a key in Black Comics Universe. I got that for, like, $6. I love getting older comics, older Black comics. It's especially when you gotta dig through the crate and the satisfaction of, like, pulling it, and it's just like, yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I did that.
Speaking of odd satisfactions in crate pulling, how about Cape and Cal Comics was robbed the other day?
I saw that.
And not so like it's in downtown Oakland, and we're known for being rowdy in a good way and in a bad way in these streets. So they have been robbed before where people burst out like the glass in the front of the building and the community rallies together. Everybody pulls up and buys comics. So they just replace the glass and keep going because they are a pillar in the community. That's just how they roll. One of the reasons why I love them. But they reach new heights. And somebody burst in through a back wall.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Literally. Like if you guys go to the Cape and Cal Comics Instagram, you'll see where they posted the pictures of somebody burst through the back wall that had a huge like metal cabinet and like glass mirror things in front of it. And they like burrowed through a hole and then came in. They stole money from the register and like broke the touch screen where they normally, one of the touch screens where they normally ring you up. And if you look at it, it literally looks like a cartoon. Like,
I'm sorry, they burrowed? They burrowed in?
Because how did you break through a whole fucking wall? Yeah. Yeah, and talking to
They didn't
Aton's
take
owner today,
comic.
he was like, "They didn't take any comics, they took money." So
And
that's
that's how you know
like,
they don't know what's in that store.
they didn't know where they were breaking into. It just was literally like, "You know what? I think I could get through that wall." Like, what?
That's wild.
It makes no sense. It's absolutely
I'm
crazy.
sorry. Hypothetically, if I were to run a heist on a comic book shop, all the variants, all them, special, all of that would be gone. I wouldn't care about
For
any of
legal
the money.
purposes, Keisha lives on the East Coast,
This
so
is
there's no way that
allegedly.
burglary was her.
Right, allegedly. I'm on the other coast, please know.
Yeah.
And if I ever did that, please know there would be no signs. You wouldn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
These
that's
like
wild.
you're gonna take the time to full on Tasmanian devil your way, Kool-Aid man your way, Juggernaut Hulk smash your way through a fucking wall. At least make it like worth your injuries. Like that was just really dumb. So I was joking with him like you should like make shirts of the picture of the damage and where the hole was, and then do like wanted posters of like different comic book characters who could have done it.
Oh my
And
goodness. That's
I'm
actually
like,
cute.
right,
Yeah.
like make the most of it. We know that y'all get robbed. We want to give you money like to fix it and for staying here. So just make it merch, like make it a thing. So that was hilarious today. Hey, Sheena said I ordered a Pink Riot tee and can't wait to rock it. Period. We can't wait to see you in your Pink Riot tee. Yeah. Jana with the beats. She said, yes, the hoodie comes in lots of colors: white, black, yellow, gray. Yeah.
Oh, they're talking about Black Panther. Oh, that's the Victor Laval run, the Black Panther Intergalactic.
Gray, green, blue, light purple, pink. All the colors, Jana.
Right.
Okay, yeah, they're giving feedback about that.
Too.
We'll talk more about that when we do a first 3 then C. Because that was 100% going to be on my pulls regardless, just off the strength of Victor Laval's name. Otherwise I'm like, oh, I'll cop the trade later or whatever. But yeah, you guys, the way that my shelves, my comic book shelves, the brand new ones are in shambles at the moment because I was pulling all of my blackety black comics so that we could do some stack posts for Black History Month. Cause like I love that some people are taking the stance of like, I'm not doing the work for you, whatever. But one thing that I know that I do, and I'm guilty
Mhm.
of, like, "Ooh, that's a good list. Let me save that list." Even if I don't immediately go back to it, I'm like,
This
"That's
is true.
yeah,
We gotta make a list, I think, for
yeah,
Pink Riot
mhm,
for February.
yeah,
So, the goal is for me, the goal is to have one out, not this Friday, 2 Fridays from now. Still in the month of February, but, like, because I feel like we gotta have we would be able to come up with a really dope list.
yeah. So, I'm already
Yeah.
working on this, but again, you guys know we rock with the Kinfolks Lit event,
Mhm.
formerly Black Book Bash. We did panels there, for their inaugural, festival event situation. And
Mhm.
Keisha ever so kindly included me in that, and I had the absolute best time. Like I said, she, has co-curated, Jesus, I can't talk today, the speculative, fiction track of it, and I have
Mhm.
newly been appointed as the person
Comic
doing that
book.
for comic books. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm trying to take my job a little seriously, just a little bit. So they're doing a year-round challenge. It's a reading
Mhm.
challenge to promote people to read from like different genres and whatever, but to keep it black and all of that all year round. And
Yep.
that's the energy we really want to promote. Because if we're being honest, like,
365 black.
yeah, we're black
'Cause it
every
gets
day.
on yeah, it
We
gets on my
read
nerves when
diversity
people
every
do that.
day.
Yeah, when
We're
they're
just
like,
black,
"Oh."
black, blackity, black, black, the black in February because it's our right. But we're reading like all the time. So if you're interested in participating in the reading challenge, it has a different prompt for each month. And there's no
Mhm.
like rules or prizes or whatever. The prize is enriching your
To
reading
read.
throughout the year.
That's
Yes.
it's
But my goal as the comic book curator for Kinfolklet is to give you a comic book option that fits each of those monthly categories so you can both broaden your black reading and your black comic reading. So that list will
good.
be coming out pretty soon. It's not going to be like a just long ass list of all of the categories. I'm going to be spotlighting each month my list of my recs for comics that fit those categories. So if you're interested
Yeah.
in that, Pink Riot will be a co-collaborator because we are talking comics. So, but yeah, all that energy.
Mhm.
Lias, comics are dope. Says if y'all didn't pre-order the Dakota Incident, please do. It's gonna be really good. Wink, wink. We
I'm
are so
interested.
excited about
I don't know if I'm excited. I'm interested.
I'm excited because Breathe New Life, like literally every other
Yeah.
good, well known, sustained comic book character has been
Mhm.
redone, redone, reinvented, and redone, died, came back over again. That's
Yeah.
just the nature of the beast. When you have a memorable, long standing, sustainable character, they have their key elements that never go away,
Yeah.
but what makes it interesting is when you get a new run or a new perspective or new origins, like with the Dakota incident, that keep true to the core beliefs or the core memorable things about that character and then give it
Mhm.
new life. So
Yeah.
even if it's
I
something that I don't jam with, I'm still
Mhm.
excited that they're giving it a chance to get new life because if we're being
Yes.
real, those characters deserve it. So I'm
Yes.
definitely
Milestone
pre-ordered.
Yeah, Milestone should've never went away. It should've always been around.
Yeah, it should have
I
had the
I
opportunity to
worry
get reinvented over and over again
Yeah, like
over the
everything else in DC, it should have
yeah.
been reinvented over and over and over. I guess Milestone has not that I wanna put it on a pedestal, but it's like I'm like, "Look, you could screw with everything else, just don't screw with this too much to the point where it loses its, you know, cultural importance." So, like,
So, the fact
I
that
know
the
it's getting
they
folded into the DC universe, so, like,
right,
they're through the Dakota incident, they're, like, officially putting it into the DC universe, so I guess I'm I'm okay with that, but I'm just worried, much like I am with any other Black character that every mainstream imprint has ever messed with. I'm worried, and I'm gonna stay worried for a while. But then again, hold on, who's writing on it? It's Morgan, Stephanie. Who else is writing?
That's why I didn't want to interrupt you, but the people that they have put in
Yeah,
charge of it, I trust with
yeah,
it. And then it's
yeah.
also just kind of like, so one thing that I'm going to hop on my soapbox for 2 seconds and then promptly step down. But this is important because I feel like it's so frustrating to like get Black created Black characters that are authentic to our experience, and then you have our community like not supporting it or tearing it down before it gets a chance to do anything. I know that's not what you're doing. I know
Yeah,
that's
okay.
not what you're doing.
Okay.
I'm saying this because I've heard similar sentiment, but not specified as elegantly as you put it. Because I know that
People are
you
gonna rage bait.
right, but I know that you're aware enough to know like a win is a win that we're getting this book at all and that these characters are getting paid the attention they deserve and they took the care and time to let it be written by people who we know will take good care of them because
Mhm.
y'all have heard my rant about a certain storm run that should have never existed.
At
You know what I mean?
2023, right? Yeah.
Like that should have never existed because it's like what are we doing? And it should have been a win because it's technically woman of color, but it just wasn't that. But
No.
it's also like every other character is allowed to have their not so great runs and then just get reinvented and repurposed by somebody else so that they get new life and get another chance. Like I'm
They let
tired
that
of
Harley Quinn farting one happen last year and still
yes.
got a brand new run,
Yeah.
after that,
I'm
so
tired of Black characters dying on the vine because people aren't doing the work to support them so that they get that chance. Like we
mhm.
talked a bit about this with Dorado Quick. Shout out to him for being Pink Riot fam. Um about how it's important to like support the books that you want to see more of so
Yeah,
that they have a chance to live like um when we got the Psylocke prime example of this we got that Psylocke short run
mhm,
and I was like we're pulling up for the variants because our good sis is a woman of color
mhm.
and she's a slay and I would love to see what else they do with her character. Sure enough, here we are now. She has another run happening. It may be limited, but they're actually giving her legs to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like you have to do the same thing everywhere. That's why it's like while even though we voiced our concerns about Storm's run getting broken up with this Rogue Storm situation and all that, whatever, your girl still
still
pulled up
supported.
and
Yeah,
copped the variants because it's like, no, this is important to me and I want to see more from this character. Same way with that previous Storm run that was not the greatest. I showed up because that's one of my favorite characters and I want to see more of it. Same thing with these
mhm.
like indie titles like when the what was that? The Horizon Experiment. We
Yeah,
had some stories that we definitely jammed with way more than others, but the
yeah,
concept of it was so cool. It's like support this because we want to see more of these initiatives. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
However, I will say that I don't want us as a community to not be able to critique or talk about these books and, talk about them in the ways that need to be spoken about, right? Like, granted, there are some folks where I'm like, no, sit down, you know nothing about this. Like,
yes,
and I don't think you'll ever speak to this with the care that it needs to have. Um, but we should be able to say some things because, like, there was something that I bought that I talked about on the show, what, last week or so, and I read it and I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know, just because, like, I always want Black writers, Black creators. I want everybody to win.
yeah,
At the same time, I want to be able to critique things, you know, honestly.
yeah. I
But
mean
then
that's part
also
of
we need to
why
do that.
That's part of
Right.
why we stand on business in this space.
Basically.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? We're trying to be
Yeah.
more of what we want to see from other people. So
Facts.
and that's not always, and a cute little neat tidy bow. Comics Are Dope says, I get why Keisha's nervous. I felt the same way. The book is great though. I'm still nervous about what comes after. And that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not
Just
saying
one.
that you're not allowed to be nervous or worried about what may potentially come for your favorite characters or for characters that you care about, because that's like a huge thing. You've done all the legwork is there to make us care about the characters in the first place, so they're precious to
Mhm.
us. So and there's nothing wrong with that. I just was making that statement to say don't be so precious with it that we don't see them again for however many years, because it has
Yeah.
to look exactly like it has always looked. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Mhm. But we're gonna hope that, they do right by, Dakota, and we're gonna hope that, you know, Comics Adult says that it looks good, and Imma trust him
Fact.
because I
So
trust how
LT
he talks
says,
about comics.
yeah.
Which if y'all
LT
are
says,
not watching his videos, please go watch them. They're awesome. But
LT
yeah.
says, oh snap, they desegregating Static and Dakota.
Mm,
They're they're introducing new origins,
yeah.
and we're interested to see what that will look like and what that will mean moving forward, because it could be great in a lot of ways and it could be something we're giving the side eye at, but we won't know till we've had the opportunity to take a peek, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
BMD Nerd says having to buy less than stellar runs in hopes of getting something good is rough. And yes, 100% it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
We're just talking about, the nature of the publishing industry in like general publishing and in comics publishing. Like, you
Mhm.
know, the nature of the beast in terms of like pre-ordering and the potential for like cover fishing and the potential for a story falling flat because they just threw something together, or
Mhm.
like someone not taking care of a character who was just like, oh, I got the job because I'm good at these other things, so they let me come do this even though comics is not my bag, or my name is big over here, so they let me do this thing for this iconic character even though I haven't done my due diligence and learned or read anything from the past about that character.
Schmon Schmidley.
I'm not saying no names, I'm just
Okay.
saying, it's hard out
Hear you.
here in the streets, and we're not negating that. We just know that if you don't show up with your dollars in the way that it
Yeah.
matters to them, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like in the grand scheme of what things will look like later. Like, so moving into our next topic, that's literally like why everybody, I don't want to say everybody, but those of us who collect regularly and who have grown to look forward to at least seeing ourselves represented effectively by the people we want to see ourselves written
Yeah.
by during Black History Month have been kind of let down this year, because usually we're used to getting like a full anthology event, so
Yep.
many different variant covers, and some proper homage being given to certain characters in representation of that particular imprint, or we're saying imprint, but out of the big
Yeah,
big
the big crew. Like, they really dead ass looked at us and said, "I hope you're ready for nothing."
for
Like,
nothing.
for nothing.
You should
They gave
really
us
be happy that we already have given you
acknowledge.
a little razzle dazzle over here. Like, there's
Mm.
no way that we were going to give you a Black Panther 6th year anniversary celebration
I
and a
I
Black History Month full on rollout. That wasn't going to happen. Like, literally,
right.
that's energy, you know?
I really dead ass feel like they said with them 3 little variants they're giving us, it really feels like I hear, "Damn, you complaining too much. Just get out my
Mhm.
face." That's exactly how it feels. And
Mhm. I
I
feel like they weren't gonna do anything, and
Mhm.
good old Torrin Clark was like, "Well, I just be putting out heat like it ain't nothing on a regular Tuesday. So if you gonna drop the check, like I came ready. What we doing?" And they were like, "Well,
Mm,
yeah, I guess your covers do sell well. Let's go ahead and do that."
mm.
That's what I think it was. They weren't gonna do nothing.
I believe that wholeheartedly
Yeah, yeah.
because nothing about this felt like it was intentional outside of the Dakota incident, which also felt like it was a weird rollout. Like, I didn't see any real hype on it.
Mm,
I I don't know. I can't say I'm disappointed in the big 2. I feel like this is just how they operate, and if anything else, it should show folks that, dip into indie comics a little more, go to other
a lot more,
imprints.
a lot
Yeah,
more. Yeah. Check out
because
what we're doing everywhere and not just in the big two, because
mm,
you know like we said, we're Black 365, not just in
mm,
February. So
that
I
part.
feel special attention should be paid in February, especially since y'all, it's our centennial Black
This is
history.
also true.
Like this is our
100
100th
years.
year of celebrating Black history. It started off as just a
Could've been
week,
a
and then
variant with a
got wiggled
superhero
up
and a
to a
folding
month.
chair.
Like
It shoulda got real ignorant for just a little bit. Just
just a little bit, just a little bit. Like
it should have been something that we were all snatching up because this should have been memorable.
right.
And here we are.
I feel like nobody knew. This is what happens when you don't have a variety of people in the rooms where it matters, because y'all missed the bag.
There
Y'all
should have
missed
been
the
there should have
bag.
been a variant with Storm and a couple of other Black female superheroes, like, in a hair salon, like, getting their hair done or some
Listen
shit.
to me.
It should have been a
Listen
spa
to
day. It
me.
should have been we should have gotten, like, the illest variant covers that ever existed
So I
for our
did see
100th.
some art that was showing Martin Luther King and his wife Coretta, and I was like, okay, this is cool, but it was just the one thing. It wasn't done for a particular cover. I feel like that should have been the energy for all of the runs coming out. Even if, it wasn't its own story, there should have been a Black History Centennial cover for every
Mhm.
run happening right now. And I
Yes.
bet people would have pulled up just because it's like, when's the last time you saw this superhero with Malcolm X or whatever, that sort of energy. And it didn't even have to be, you know what I'm saying? Just
Mhm.
literally any measure of effort
Mhm.
would have been much appreciated, because it's not
There
like
should have been it should have been for the culture. It should have been a superhero like what's I don't know. They should have did a reprint of a Black comic that came out in the last year, and one of the variants is a superhero, you know, just dressed casual about to go to a Prince concert. I don't know. It should have been something super Black,
yeah,
and we didn't get
100%.
it.
100%.
So
Centennial, like black and gold editions of stuff, and something like that. You know what I
right?
mean? That would have been fire. So yeah, definitely missed opportunity. And it's like for it to just happen across the board. I'm sorry, Comics Are Dope said Torrin Clark doing all the variants for both companies is so wild. And strong
For
agree.
both,
That's why I said what I said.
wait,
So
it
we
didn't
pulled them
click.
up. So the Star Wars ones are Marvel and the other ones are DC. And those are the only Black History Month variants we got. That's why I said what I said. Our boy Torrin Clark turns out fire like it's nobody's business. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a stay ready so I don't got to get ready when Black History Month comes around.
But
I got
doing it
these
for
covers.
both
What's happening?" And they were
companies,
like, "Oh yeah, I guess we'll print those since you did it already."
but
That's
both
crazy
companies,
work.
that's insane.
That's crazy work.
That's
Can we pull them
wow.
up to show, because they
Yeah,
are
yeah,
fire.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen first before I say anything.
Mhm.
Okay. So let me see if I can. So for those that are looking at the screen right now, um, it is this Jar Jar one, right? I
Mhm.
don't know if I can expand this, but it's this Jar Jar one.
And there's a, you got to click visit, I think, to get it bigger. But it's the Jar Jar one, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's a Star Wars one, and they are connecting variants. So if you click on that full picture, that's what both variants next to each other look like. The
This
one,
one right here.
no, the one below where it says Star Wars on top and it's like long ways.
This one.
Yeah, that. Or you can do the, yeah. So that's
Oh,
the, that's what both variants look like when you connect them together.
okay.
It's very cool.
Okay. That is, and I'm not trying to, once again, I'm not doing this for I'm not doing this to like make anybody feel any kind of way or just to be difficult. I'm not doing this. I'm just bringing something up. It's and it's just to prove a point that they did not put any intention into these variants because as dope as it is, this Green Lantern one looks nearly similar to another one he did last year.
I don't think that takes away from
Is
the intentionality of it for him to have a style, cuz I mean, he eats down regardless. In terms of like a concept, there's no like continued theme between the covers. So we have this
That's
Green
what I'm
Lantern.
saying. Like it, it,
So
it,
that's
it feels like
another,
it was in his portfolio, and he, like you say,
that's
he
what I'm
already had it sitting.
that's what I'm saying to you. I feel like
Yeah.
he said, "I stay ready so I don't have to get ready." This is what I oh, people are saying, thanks for pulling oh. Okay,
Oh,
that's fine.
later comics are dope.
Okay. Bye. But no, like his art is gonna eat down regardless. So
Yeah,
please
yeah, yeah. It looks good. Please don't.
that. It's
Yeah,
just
like
there's no like ongoing theme between all of them or whatever.
yeah,
And
and
I
that's
think
all I'm
they know
saying.
that it doesn't have to because his art's gonna eat, but there should
Yeah,
have been some continued theme or some type of following theme through a series of Black History Month
yeah,
variants.
yeah. That's all I'm saying. It looks good. People should just get it because it does look dope. I really wish we got something special. Like they took their time on and was very specific to
Yeah.
this moment in history for us. That's all I
It
want.
makes me wonder if they asked other people, but it was so last minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, shout out to him for getting the bag from both at the same time.
Oh, 100%. Because his covers eat. Like, that was
Yeah,
another thing too, like, he's done Black History Month covers before. That's why you see all these other covers. Those are
yeah.
older covers because he's not, like I said, he's not new to this, he's true to this. He gonna crank out
Mhm.
a fire cover for Black History Month. But I'm just saying, like, this could have all of those covers could have
Mhm.
been done at any moment.
Exactly.
Because like even the Nubia one is one of my favorites out of them, and
Mhm.
it's very much giving, he might have seen how fire that one of the Stephanie Williams runs was going and was like, yeah, I
Yeah.
want that variant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
This
it
one
could
is a beautiful I love when Nubia is in action pose. Just
100%
like
with
shows how
her
badass
hair
she is.
accurate.
Yes.
Yes. Also that
Mhm.
other storm variant that he did, also
Let
fire.
me see if I
You know
can.
what I'm
Oh, this
saying?
one right
So it's
here.
like, yeah. So it's like he's gonna eat any cover that he puts out.
Yeah.
But you're right, some intentionality and some like connecting theme between them would have
Mhm.
felt more like they actually cared to show up for us.
Yeah.
That's right,
Mm.
LT. Extra intentionality for sure.
Yes.
Now,
Mhm.
all of these were pre-ordered, regardless. Just so
Right,
you
like,
know,
we're gonna
like
say something, but they're all gonna be in the
I'm
collection.
I'm gonna say something, but I'm just it's just me being salty because I expected to have like it's literally I just know Black History Month and Women's History Month. I'm pulling up for the variants. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be me as the variant vixen if I didn't say, "Oh yeah, run all of that."
But we
And
gonna
it
say
was just
something
so like,
while
"Oh,
doing
that's
it.
it." It was very much a that's it. Also, we got the hardcover of the DC Power Company, Rise of the Power Company. We could have
Mhm.
gotten a limited run. Like,
The way I got mad that that was a one shot, it was
right.
I enjoyed that thoroughly. I thought it was gonna be the beginning of a run. I got really excited and
Yeah.
then
Like
really sad.
give us a limited Power Company run and see
Yes.
how people pull up for that.
Yeah. They could have
Like
done so much. But no, we have like a million Batmans and a million
like
a million
literally,
Superman.
literally. One thing I will say though, I we were just talking about the you were talking about the goofy Harley Quinn one.
Yeah, yeah.
We're getting a Sirens, Gotham Sirens
Mhm.
um by Babs, and I love her art.
Mhm.
And they Catwoman is black in it. So I was like, "Oh, we pre-ordered, babes. We are definitely pre-ordered."
Yeah.
Somebody said it's giving Sex in the City, but make it Gotham. And I was like, sign a bitch up, okay? Because I
Okay.
love Bab's art style, and then I love all the girls getting together. And I hope that there's other cameos in it. So it's like there's ways you can go about putting some respect on the characters' names and
Yeah.
making it a thing and just letting it have its moment for however long the run is going to be and then go to the next thing. Like it's just really a bummer.
I really wanna ask somebody at the big 2 how, why.
Right. Exactly, Rachel. They said I thought we would get one every year at least. Sames. We had grown
Mhm.
to expect at least that
Yeah.
anthology. You know what I mean?
I am also interested in what they're gonna do for every other cultural heritage month. Like, what are they gonna do for Asian American month? What are they gonna do for Pride? Because those are ones that are also rolled out in a big,
Yeah.
in a semi big way. So, like, you
And
know?
Marvel usually would do like a voices anthology,
Mhm.
nothing. Like
Yep.
when I was pulling out my blackety black comic books, I was like, oh, like this is so great.
Mhm.
Where is it this year? Where is it?
I'm really interested in what they're doing this year.
Hmm.
Like, and why the change? Like, is it financial? Is it, you know, political? Because the only things I can come up with are those 2. If anyone else has another reason.
I feel like it's probably a combination of the two. It might also be like you have the opposite side where people complain like, oh well, they get their history month, but they don't do this other history month and whatever, like all that type of thing. I can see
Mhm.
good things getting wrapped up in stupid comments like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
LT said, "Dang, so now we need reparations for a soggy Black History Month 100." 100%.
Mhm. Mhm.
100%.
Mhm. And based off of who we got in the White House, they don't give a fuck, so
Yeah, it makes you wonder like cuz we don't know what those rooms look like. All we see is the product of the books that come out because of
Mhm.
it. And so that makes me beg the question of like when people were getting forced to roll back DEI, were the
That
people who
was
were in the
yep.
rooms moved?
But see, I had better hopes for DC because of who is in charge right now, because I believe it's an Asian man who's in charge, and he's been fairly vocal about things like generative AI and not using it in DC art and stuff like that. So
The
I
thing
I
about that is it's selective because
this
remember
is
that
true.
what was that run that was supposed to be coming out? Was it Red Hood? Where
Yeah.
it was it Red Hood?
There is a Red Hood
But
running
so
this.
the gist of this is there was a comic coming out
Mhm.
and it was I'm blanking on the main characters or whatever. I had pre-ordered it because it was a duo, white dude, black woman, sidekick, and it was supposed to be a limited run. And I was like, "Oh yeah, this is going to be dope." Written by a non-binary person. I'm forgetting their name in the moment, but I remember them because they have pink hair. And they made a comment about Charlie Kirk, and DC pulled all of the books.
The
Like
fuck?
literally reached out to comic shops and asked them to send
Oh.
them back. So like when you tried to get that book, they sold out really quick because people found out that they were trying to roll it back and that
Uh-huh.
like all of the issues that were scheduled to come out after that got canceled. So it's like a
Oh, you gotta
super
show me that.
I'm blanking on the name of it. If anyone remembers what I'm talking about, please drop the title so we could pull it up. But I remember
Yeah.
this being like cuz I was pre-ordered for it and
Mhm.
I removed it from my list because I was like, I'm gonna wait and see like what this book is talking about, and I'll probably grab the trade. And then
Mhm.
all of this dropped off of that one comment. That person got fired, the whole run got canceled, and the people like were buying up those issue ones that they could find because they were literally getting asked to send them back. And I remember thinking like, oh, I know Cape and Cal's not doing that. When I got to Cape and Cal, they're like, yeah, we sold out because it's a
Mm.
key at this point.
Yeah.
Because when has that ever been done? So that's why it's like, so that got pulled for that reason. But how many of these other people have made messed up comments about other things?
Yo. I
And
mean,
they're
shout out to that writer for being honest. Whatever they said about Kirk was, but, like, that's I didn't know that. I wish I knew that.
yeah, hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
I really wish I knew that because I would move differently with DC. And this is yet again another reason why we should not put our all into the big 2, you know? Take them for what they are. Take them for what they are. Alright, but yeah, you gotta show me that.
Gretchen Felton
Ah, Rach
Martin. I knew Brayburn would come through for us. Okay.
okay. Wow. Oh, wow, and this happened in September.
Yeah, because it was around the Charlie Kirk foolishness.
Yeah.
They said
Okay,
their
for
piece.
those who and this is I just joined the Comics Journal. I read, like, a lot of their stuff, but I just joined in, like, November or something like that, so oh, wow. They have a whole article on it where oh, and the writer oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Say it.
I can't, they're not wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
I could see if they were just saying some like awful thing that wasn't true, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but
it was true.
it was true.
Alright. Oh, I just saw the first one. There are several. I'm not repeating those.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to, but I also feel like they were like, well, what's the worst they can do now? They done pulled my shit. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna
Mhm.
say.
Hey, look.
I feel like I feel like it wasn't put in the book. So what are we talking about?
As many white authors as there are,
Who have said messed up things when we were dying in the street.
they let Dilbert run for how long? And that man was a whole ass racist.
Not Dilbert is your it's your comparison.
It is. That man
Period.
was
That's what it
horrible.
boils down to, LT. Y'all know they don't care about truth.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. But pull up the cover. Didn't it look cool? I was like, man, if you can even find it now, how sad.
Yeah, I can't find the cover. There's some interior pages.
Okay.
The interior pages. Hold on, let me see if I can do this.
Remind me of the title of it.
Hold on. It's in here.
Red Hood. I knew I wasn't far off. Let's see.
I mean that. Let me scroll past real quick. Here goes the interior. If I can. I mean, the interiors look nice though.
Hold on.
Yeah, that looked like that was gonna be really good.
Right?
Action in this. This looks. Yeah. But yeah, this article from the Comics Journal goes into great detail about what was said and all of that. So we'll link it somewhere. Y'all can read it.
Yeah. And look at her fit.
I like it. Very much so. So once again, another reason to do indies as often as possible. I understand, there's a obstacle sometimes, but indies whenever, wherever possible.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh, which, by the way, we have some comics, we have some polls. Hold on. Hold on. Dang it. I always forget to put this up on time. Okay. Polls.
The pool is with hot havoc and the variant Dixon.
All right. So
Get old. Eva.
you want to go first? I feel like
Oh.
you always have a bigger.
Yeah, it's nuts, actually. So
Oh, so you want me to go? Because I don't have.
it's not as terrible as it has been before. So it's whatever you want to do, babes.
We'll see.
Okay.
Everybody in the chat, are we working with an eighth, a quarter, a half, 3/4 of a short box? We'll give you 35 seconds to sort your answers out.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, Keisha's asking you to guess how much of a short box I have of comics that I bought this week. 3.5 is crazy. Okay. Somebody said half.
It's
okay,
a quarter. LT says it's a quarter today. Let us know.
Me like trying to look.
I feel like it's probably half. Your face says 3/4. Never mind.
Why do you know me so well? It's yeah, it's about 3/4, but it's because there's some omnibusy in there.
That counts.
Yeah,
3/4.
yeah.
I won.
And Keisha knows my life a little bit too well. All right, so should I start with trades or single issues?
Whichever ones.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So what?
LT is saying, "Oh Lord, it's taking a while to look."
Maybe,
Right? And
maybe.
what as soon as I saw her face scrunch up, I was like, "Oh, there's way more than we're accounting for."
Whatever. Whatever. Okay. I got black arms to hold you up.
Yes, I'm almost finished with that one. I like it. It's we're gonna talk about another show.
Okay. Okay. And then I got Adventure Man Volume 4.
Nice, nice.
And we got oh, don't fall. We got House of Slaughter, the Butcher's Trilogy from Something is Killing the Children.
Yeah. Wait, I'm kind of bothered. Is there something that's killing the children hardcover edition for the original run?
Yeah.
Let me go figure that
This
out.
is the third one of these that I have, and this one is the Butcher's. I'm busting it out the plastic so y'all can see because she's
It looks
sexy.
good. Yeah.
She's sexy under this slip cover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And there's another one coming too because it was in the pre-order. So I was like, All right. And then we got the She-Hulk Omnibus.
Okay. Momoko.
This was the I want to say that the Peach Momoko variant cover for this was the A, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if it was the regular cover or the direct market cover, but I don't care. Either way, we were going to get the Momoko cover. And we got the Fall of the House of X, Rise of the Powers of X.
That's a thick one.
Bust that omnibus wide open.
That is a thick one. My goodness.
I'm trying to like maneuver because I put the box over here weird and I don't want things to fall. Okay. It might happen anyway. Shoot. And we got
Oh.
Tomb Raider Omnibus.
My goodness. That's massive.
Yes.
That is massive. I didn't even know there were that many Tomb Raider comics.
And this is just the first one. There's 2 more out. The second one is out, and the third one was just on FOC the other day.
Have you read them, right? Like,
no, I'm going to read this before I would get the other. All right, and then we got the Batgirl trade.
Okay, yeah. You collecting all of those.
And Ultimate Black Panther Volume 3.
Nice, nice.
And this one wasn't a comic, but it was in my FOC. The Last Order by Kwame Mbalia.
Oh yeah. He wrote middle grades or YA. I know that name. Promise. Where do I know that name from? Hold on, I need to check because that's
I need to check. And then let's see.
right. He wrote Tristan Strong.
Okay.
Right? Thank you, Raven. I'm like, I know that name. He wrote Tristan Strong, and my son loves the Tristan Strong series.
Okay, and then I got my single issues. So y'all know that Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant, is starting over.
Mhm.
So
So completely starting over?
um the story is in continuity after the events of the like Rogue Storm disruption,
Hmm.
but this is clearly says issue 1, so that's why I say starting over. But because of that, we got several awesome. We got the issue 1 variant treatment, so we copped all of those. So this is the A cover.
Mhm. I don't know how I feel about them continuously starting her story over.
Yeah, I feel a way about it for sure. I think she looked like Tiana
Okay.
Taylor on this cover.
Yeah.
Love
Clearly the
that.
body is shaped after her
Yeah,
because
all of that. And the face. Look at the face.
Yeah.
And all the hair.
Clearly
Yeah.
modeled. Yeah.
And then we got this one. That's
I
like
like
her,
that one. Yeah. It
her
looks like
Martha
a
wedding fit.
yeah.
It's
It looks
familiar.
like it's very familiar. Yeah, it feels familiar, like it came from
That's
that
the wedding.
Hudlin.
Yeah, yeah. 100%. They're wearing the same stees on the cover of my Wakanda omnibus.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay,
That's why it felt familiar. Yep.
we got another issue
Okay.
one variant,
Okay.
and then another issue 1 variant. This is a series. There's like a whole bunch of other runs that have this style art. So I'm
Mhm.
not collecting all of them. I just wanted the Storm one.
Okay.
And then we got the 1 in 25 ratio variant.
Okay, that's cool.
And then we got the 1 in 100 raw ratio variant. Don't ask me why they didn't do a 1 in 50.
I know those
And
numbers
guys,
mean
I was
things.
told by the owner of Cape and Cow to tell you this. They were gonna be shy of getting, so for those who don't understand how ratio variants work, this, for example, is the 1 in 100 ratio variant. So that means they had to sell 100 copies, regular copies, non-ratio variant copies of issue 1 in order to
Mhm.
get one of these.
Okay.
So like if a store sold 500 of the regular variants for issue 1, then they could get 5 of these.
Okay. All right.
So because of the way the store is set up, they pushed the number that they were ordering of these Storm issue 1s so they would qualify for this 100 variant because they know how I collect like. So y'all, if you just feel so led, please order some of these Storm issue 1 variants specifically from Cape and Cowl, and I'll love you forever.
Yeah, we do.
What were you saying though? I had to get that out
No,
before I forget.
how many variants were in this one? Because I know with the very first run the very first run for Storm last year, there was 13 in total, right? So how many do you have to get any more? Or like you got them all?
This is all of them, and it's 7.
Nice, okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And then we got Roots of Madness 4. Both
Yeah.
variants. Look at that
Yes,
Julia
yes.
variant.
Yeah, Julia the NECA cover is stunning.
All her covers are just
Absolutely.
neat, regardless.
Yeah.
And then we got Avengers 35. Obviously, I picked the Storm centric variant.
Nice.
And we got Cassandra Cain's Batgirl issue 16. Love this cover.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
and it's like a cardstock too. And then we got the Absolute Green Lantern variants for issue 11.
What's her face doing?
Yeah, that first one is interesting.
Yeah. Who did that cover?
Not sure. Hold on.
She looks different. Joe
Mm-hmm.
looks different.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
This one was my favorite out of the issue 11 covers.
Yes.
And then I don't know what this one was about, but I thought it was cute, and I was gonna read it to see if I might want to get it for my niece. Club Zodiac.
Aw. That's cute.
And then I picked up my other ratio variants for Bitter Root.
Oh, you got them?
Yeah,
Nice.
because I was trying to get all of the variants. So now I'm only missing 2, and
Nice.
those were the like store specific ones that we couldn't find.
Did we
And
ever find? Yeah.
yeah, I
Did
picked
we
up
ever
my
find out?
Peach
There
Momoko
was
the
that. Oh, that's cool.
mm-hmm.
Did you ever find out that cover from Sanford Green?
I did
You know
not.
which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I found all of the other ones, but there was one missing that I did not find.
See,
But
LT said the same thing. Nah, that ain't Joe. That did not look like Joe. I don't know who. I'm so sorry
no,
to whoever that was. That was not Joe.
it looks it's like, you know how in Buffy the Vampire when people kind of got turned and they would start looking kind of when they switched to like evil vampire version, it's
Mm-hmm.
giving like that. And then this is the Bitterroot the next movement issue 5 ratio variant.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I this is the Bitterroot issue 5 another ratio variant.
I like that one very much.
Yeah, seems. And then I got, and that's Torrin Clark, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then I got the ratio variants that I hadn't picked up for Rogue Storm.
I like that one. The Virgin one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
So yeah,
So yeah.
that's all. That's all the things.
That's 3/4 of a box. Oh,
Like
mine
right.
isn't that big. I promise you. I did, however, go to my I went to my side piece again.
Oh, the Bitchcraft ones also.
Nice.
I got all the other variants that I missed.
Nice.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't have that many. I don't. I had to go to my side piece because I wanted to do a first read and see for Batman Beyond the Static.
Okay.
So my local comic shop had issue 1.
Period.
It had issue 1 and issue 3, but I had to
Mm-hmm.
get issue 2 from my side piece. So this is issue 2.
Whatever issue came out this week was a Sanford Green cover. I was very tempted.
I think the variant, yeah. I only really get cover A's, so
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. But the story is I'm still reading on that one. I've only gotten through the first issue for that one. But yep, I got that. I got Roots of Madness.
Yeah.
And once again, stunning cover. Um so it's interesting because these graphic novels, I had been looking for a while for them. I was trying to buy them thrifted
Mm.
because like maybe I could save money on it. Da 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 da. It's a trilogy of books, but every time I saw them, it was very expensive. Like nobody was really giving any kind of discount. However, I was able to get the omnibus for March.
Yay.
So it's the complete trilogy. And buying this is like a solid 50% cheaper than buying all three books individually. And so really, really, really happy about that.
Is it
And it looks
hardcover?
good. No, it's a soft cover.
See, that's what held me back from getting it. I have the hardcovers.
Yeah. But I don't mind that in this, like because this is done well. This is not like
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say
quality of the
it's
cover
heavy
is
hardcover, but it
thicker.
looks
Yeah.
substantial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The quality of the cover is thicker than most paper covers. So like I don't mind this at all. At all. Like
Had
this
I
feels
known
like a
it
good
was like
quality book.
that, I might have got it anyway just because, but because that isn't hardcover, but it doesn't look like a flimsy paperback either. So
No, it's
oh,
not. And
oh
it
when
kind
is
of like folds in on itself here. Like you could
yeah,
tell.
that's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. What do you even call that?
Excellent question.
Because I'm like, I feel like they should classify that differently so people know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, this is it feels good in my hands. It's not too big. So I like this. I finally have it in my collection. Physical
Yeah.
collection at least. Um, what else? That was it for the comics. I did not get a whole lot at all. I did, however, get 2 Funkos because my side piece had them for like $5 a pop.
Nice.
And I got Miss Marvel,
Cute.
which is cute. And then I got a new Black Manta because I broke my other one.
Okay.
So yeah, and it was only $5. So
That's nice.
this is all I got, and I am happy about that. But I am about to go get what is it called? That Amazing Spider-Man.
As you
I'm
should.
trying to have that. Yeah. I need to feel good about myself.
Agree.
So yeah, that's all I got. And
Yeah.
but I will say, um, if y'all aren't reading Crownsville, I need y'all to. I like it so
I like
so so much. Like it it's like, oh man, I would pair this with the reformatory and have a day with it. Just
Mm,
it does the same thing that the reformatory does. It talks about like an asylum, like an institution that, experimented on black bodies, harmed black bodies, but like these ghosts of kids are there, and this reporter and detective are trying to figure out the real story. And then what happened at the end of issue 3, I cannot wait for issue 4 because that secret, that revelation that happened. Oof. Yeah.
period.
Yeah. I'm trying really hard not to spoil shit. I need everybody to read Crownsville. And then while you're at it, go read The Reformatory by Tanana Redo. And then there is this nonfiction book. I gotta remember the title that talks about the same things. Just read them all together. It is
Drop
wonderful.
trigger warnings before you just tell people to go read the reformatory.
Oh yeah. No, trigger warnings. I just said what the trigger warnings are. They talked to it's the institution that did all of these things, you know?
And it's
Um,
based on a real life
yeah,
family member of
yeah.
Reeves.
Oh,
So
that too. Yeah. But yeah, just if you can, give it a try. Please.
yeah.
It's so far it's turning out to be a great story. So yeah, that's all I got. And I'm very, very happy. All right. So do we have anything else for this week?
Um, no, not really. We are going to be doing first threes and C's. We
Yeah.
so that way we could talk more about what we've been reading with you guys. And
Mhm.
we also have a special guest next week, so stay tuned to our IG to find out who that will be. And if you're in our Patreon, check there, so you guys are gonna hear first. And what else do we have going on? I have been in a comfort binging place, so I rewatched Delicious in
Yeah.
Dungeon because I love it down. But I also binged um Wonder Man, and
Mhm.
it's excellent. So we'll probably be talking about that as soon as Keisha gets a chance to watch it, because
Yeah.
I the way that I ate that up in one sitting is nuts.
I've been rewatching Bridgerton. So
And I love that for you. The literally that night when we got off the show, I was like, binge immediately binged. I made myself some tea and little sandwiches and watched
mhm.
all of the episodes. And they wrong foul, and I hope their pillow was warm for them waiting however many weeks before we get the next half of the episodes. Has
Yeah.
to be the dumbest thing that they
Yeah.
ever decided to do ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate the way they split them.
Like, why?
I personally don't think this season of Bridgerton is worth waiting that long.
Oh
I still love
no.
it. I still love it because I love the Bridgerton world, but like
Yeah.
we don't need to wait this long. Just give us the whole thing.
Yeah, just give us the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm salty about it.
Yeah.
Quit quit playing with my emotions and just drop all of the episodes.
Mhm. Or they could have done like the first 4 and then the next 4 the next week. Like I would have tolerated
Yeah,
that.
like what is the I don't get what's the purpose of them splitting them up by this period of time. Like it
'Cause
doesn't
they're
make sense.
already edited, they're already like, all the
Right.
promos out for it and all of that, like, there's no reason to do this, but here we are.
And you know that people are
Mm.
binging it. Like what difference does it make?
Mm.
I don't know. I'm salty. Okay.
Capitalism.
I wish I could just like blanketly say that, but it's like how are they getting more money from doing that?
Mm, I don't think it's maybe they're waiting for deals, I don't know. I I blame everything on capitalism and racism
I
when
just
shit
said,
goes
I
wrong.
swear, I agree. Shakes fist. Why yeah, 100%. But
Alright.
yes, good things coming, you guys. Oh, also, we got some sneak peeks to the art collab for our merch collab drop. And when I tell y'all, like, what do you mean? Like, I love our logo as it is now, but the sneak peek that I got was like, hey, yo, like, okay. So, yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you run and go check out our links in our bios so that you can follow Pink Riot Comic Show on all US platforms. Make sure that if you haven't already, you sign up for our Patreon so that you can get a peek at all of the things happening behind the scenes as we prepare for new things coming up. And that way you have input on the things that we do, the things that we're reading and talking about, and all of that jazz. Be a part of the community and come join us over there. If you like today's episode, scroll up, scroll down, check out another one. We're a vibe all the time, not just sometimes. And if you're able to, watch it, kiki with us, drop a comment, drop some gifts, whatever. But if you don't have the time, just let that thing run in a loop in the background, just hit play all. So that because
Mhm.
those streams actually help us. And if you're the type who's maybe doesn't have time to watch, but you want to listen while you're driving or while you're cooking, or maybe you just love our voices or something like that, you can check out check us out on Spotify or really pretty much anywhere where you can find podcasts, because we is a podcast now, and we would love your star ratings, reviews, comments, feedback. Please interact with us so that all of the algos and rhythms get pushed out to all of the people who want to see Black women talking about comics. Okay. And
Yes.
if you haven't already, you see the merch, run and go cop that. It's a vibe. It's warm. If
It
you're ready
is.
to ride, make sure you let the people know by rocking the merch. Help us help you by rocking the merch.
Yeah.
And if you like the live vibes of interacting with us in this way, like we did today, then make sure that we see you next week. Because guess what? We're going to be here at the same damn place at the same damn time, because we don't take no weeks off, because we love you and we love what we do. See you next time. Love you. Mean it. Bye.
Later.
I definitely found more. All right, how many variants are there?
11.
Damn. Go ahead. No,